We are in the thick of college graduation season, and many graduates, whether employed or not, are making the choice to move back home.
CBS 2's Emily Smith has a story, along with some tips for parents on this tricky transition.
All right, we're going to blow out the east wall of my bedroom, enlarge the bathroom, basically turn the entire upstairs into a secondary master suite.
Matthew McConaughey playing a man-child who just can't leave the nest in the movie Failure to Launch. But it isn't that far-fetched. A Pew Research study shows the largest percentage ever of 18 to 34-year-olds are living at home. Ask Alexa Rubinich, who graduated from college in 2015 and moved back home with a business degree and a full-time accounting job. We met her in her childhood bedroom where she sleeps every night.
We don't have anything set in stone where it's like, okay, on a weeknight you have to be home by 11 p.m. because sometimes I've been working till 11 p.m.
I think these kids today feel entitled.
Her mom, Laura, loves having her daughter close by, but says she'd like her to have a plan to be out on her own.
In the long run, it's costing us money.
Right.
We can't even claim her on our taxes as a deduction, nothing. And they don't pay rent.
Parenting expert Erika Katz has some advice for anyone with college graduates living at home.
I think the biggest mistake parents make is doing their adult children's laundry, cooking them all their meals, and making it super comfortable for them to live there.
Should he or she pay their own student loans?
I think student loans are up to the parents and the adult children.
Should he or she be able to have anyone sleep over, a significant other?
Well, if they've been dating somebody for a really long time, that's up to the parent and seeing how they feel about it. But I think if it's different people all the time, I think you should say, look, that's just not okay in my house.
And experts say if you allow your graduate to come back to his or her childhood bedroom, it's okay, but consider asking them to pay rent. Then, unbeknownst to them, put it in a fund and give it to them when they buy their first house.
It's an idea. I think it always sounds greater on paper, but then when you think about trying to put it in practice and actually do that.
Charles Johnston says his wife and he did everything for their graduate when he moved back home for a year.
We're suckers. My wife, she would do most of the work.
As for Rubinich,
But I do have intentions in the very near future of moving out with a roommate or something. But since I graduated in 2015, I knew that I kind of wanted to live home for at least a year or two.
but in a world where rents are often sky high in jobs that don't often pay much, a growing number of families are finding themselves with a full nest after an empty one for 4 years. Emily Smith, CBS 2 News.